Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Madweke.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And smartly reclaimed. Jackson! Decent hit and on target. Now that's well seen too. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that. But his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence, that's all very, very strong again.
Okay, interesting. Cucurella. Corinthians are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And Caicedo. Jackson. Stood up well to him there. Fiddles it through. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Caicedo. And Fofana. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Spread it left. Pedro Neto. Interesting ball. And he was quick to react. Palmer.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Fernandez. Oh, delicate chip through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for options for movement. Gusto. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. That has not gone well. Fofana. And Caicedo. Madweke. That's tidy. It's a great ball. It's out for a goal kick. Wagner. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Fernandez. Colwill. And Gusto. Oh, good spread. Oh, good ball. He has found the way through. Hits one! It's a pretty loose pass. Pedro Neto! And that would have been some goal.
Ah, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Wagner, forwards and with intent. Colwill.
There they go, hunting again.
Fernandez. Now Colwill. Cucurella. And that has left him in a heap. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Corinthians pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Palmer. Cucurella. Jackson. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cucurella. And Caicedo. Fofana. Now Colwill. Caicedo. Looking for the runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Caicedo. He's found a way through. Gets his pass away. So nearly the perfect ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 62.005 espectadores.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
No, he's seen through all of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Header! Oh, crucial block!
Gusto really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Can he latch on to this? Pass somewhat off target. Cucurella. Now Colwell. Fofana. And Gusto. Madueke. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. They've done it!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Chelsea break the deadlock.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Can he get onto this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Corinthians are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Fernandez. And Cucurella. Colwell. Gusto. And Fofana. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Madueke. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Now Colwell. Corinthians are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
No, again there's no way through. Cucurella. Nkunku.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Wagner promptly onto that, and that is that. Nkunku pinches it off him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição.
Caicedo. Gusto. For Nkunku. Lukaku.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Top save! That shot was travelling. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 11. Camisa
Oh,
10.
diving header!
Camisa 16.
And the
Camisa
follow-up.
14.
He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
movement creates...
And the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And out to safety. There will be a throw-in. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt.
Palmer! Great hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And he can clear it away. That has not gone well. And it's been taken short. Can he put it away? Now, how often do you see that?
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Palmer. Madweke. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No goals as yet. Colwill. Now the ball's gone astray. Moved on forwards. Stood up well to him there. That's a fabulous... There's the hit! Goal! Corinthians!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol marcado para o Corinthians. Aos 19 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Corinthians penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gusto. Palmer. He's found a way past. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Wagner. Foot in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Madueke. It's a pretty loose pass. Cucurella. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball, and he's being shifted off it. Fernandez. 30 minutes gone. Gusto. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Cucurella. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto going full tilt down the left. Done delicately. Cucurella. Pedro Neto looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? It's run loose here. Played out to the left flank. Here's the ball in.
Corinthians can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Jackson! They've played it short. Corinthians can start a counter here. Speculative strike. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
And the pass is intercepted. Palmer. Gusto. And Fofana. Colwell. Cucurella. Now Colwell.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Fofana. And Gusto. And there's his chance to... Has a look and has a go. And that is wildly off target.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Corinthians leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He'll try from distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Oh, given away. Fofana. Gusto. Madueke.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gently done. Aimed beyond the defence. Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing. No luck with that dink over the top. Team still separated by the game's only goal. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fernandez. Cucurella. Now Colwell. And Fofana. Gusto. Pass somewhat off target.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 60.300
Away from immediate danger.
espectadores.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gusto.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Fofana. And Gusto. Madueke. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Fernandez. And Cucurella. Caicedo. And Gusto. Caicedo. For Palmer.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Fernandez. And Cucurella. Cucurella. Drilled it. Tries a shot!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, there's the clearance. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there. Pedro Neto, he's got away. Now it's Pedro Neto. Not the most accurate pass. Picked out brilliantly. He might be in here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substituição em andamento.
Nkunku! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's fabulous. Joao Felix. Oh, this is a very good run. Played into the middle. And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corinthians can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I suppose...
Oh, what a mistake!
Camisa 16.
And the shot!
Camisa 7.
And the lead stays intact, just.
João Felix was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Camisa 30. Camisa 36.
They've played it short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Played up towards the front line.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Gusto.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
3 minutos de acréscimo.
And back to the goalkeeper. Fofana. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. João Felix. Caicedo. Wagner. So that's it. It is all over. Corinthians have done it. The perfect outcome in this. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say, its minimalist design, the Neo Química Arena. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Interesting ball. Can he get onto this? Up to meet it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that. But his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence, that's all very, very strong again.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pedro Neto. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Battling for the right to play in. Can he finish? Madueke. And he's had it nicked away. Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Gusto.
And Fofana. Palmer. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Cucurella. Fernandez. Caicedo. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Gusto. Caicedo. Distributed tidily. And Fofana. Colwill. And Cucurella. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That is great defending, so alert. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away, shifted upfield. Gusto. Caicedo. Madueke. Palmer gets a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. And Gusto. Caicedo. Opts for safety. Cucurella. He's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Madueke bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Palmer. Now Colwill. It's a pretty loose pass. He's picked his way through. He's got a side of goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the right.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Fernandez. Madueke. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Cucurella. Now Colwill. And Fofana. Colwill. And Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot could be on. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
And it's lofted through here. Fofana. Palmer. And Gusto. Madueke. Aim forwards. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Colwill. And Fernandez. Fofana. Now Colwill. Pedro Neto is herring after that one. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Colwell. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Palmer. And Gusto. Colwell. Nicely spread. Madueke. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He won't be happy with that one. He's looking to set free a runner. Cucurella. Laid out to the left flank.
60.179 espectadores.
Cucurella. Fiddles it through. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Palmer.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Caicedo. Back into the middle. Out to the right. He's had a shot! He scores! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Corinthians perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's forced to go back. Fofana. Now he's off and running. Gusto. For Palmer.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is masterful defending. Palmer. Corinthians are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely feet. That looks a good ball. He's had a hit! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Camisa 20. Substituição em campo. Camisa 11. Camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 24. Camisa 18.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Camisa 15. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. James, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's fabulous. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Time added on 4 minutes. Passes short and sharp. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Fernandez. Palmer, now the finish! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. And so we reach the final qualification lap. It is so crucial for those looking to take the club to the next level, a step closer to being a part of the big business. A big performance, that's what's needed here, and the loyal following is assembled, doing its best to be the wind beneath their wings. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And already we're underway here. Palmer! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now there's... and the finish! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Pedro Neto. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Corinthians, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now he's off and running. And he skips past his man. He's belts one. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Corinthians really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Gusto. Colwell. And Cucurella. He'll try from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Palmer. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Madueke. Palmer.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandez. Now Colwell. Gusto. And Fernandez. Cucurella. And Fernandez. Cucurella. Now Colwell. And he goes cross-field. Madueke. Some good work on the right flank here. Interesting ball. And that's aimed into the middle. He gets big! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fernandez. Driving on and making good progress. He's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Wagner. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Palmer. Madueke. Now that looks a decent ball. Face to face with the keeper, and the shot! Pedro Neto. Wagner was in no mood for any of that. Played into the box. Tries to get it clear. Opts for safety. Fires from distance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Corinthians have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Gusto. Excellent challenge there. And here's a chance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Corinthians ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Throw in. Out towards the flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. Palmer. Caicedo. For Pedro Neto.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Fernandez. He is through here. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Gusto. Played back in. He's Homer! And yes, it's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Ooh, can he get onto this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Corinthians still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Corinthians can start a counter here. Spread it left. Fofana. Colwill. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's quick to snatch it back. And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. And Caicedo. Madueke. Looking for the runner. And he was quick to react. Palmer. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. And the keeper's got it again. Fofana. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Caicedo. He's gone forward. Good spot, he's seen the run.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's in! He's had a shot! No way through there. Caicedo. Colwill. And Fofana. Madueke. Oh, super find. Big chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Corinthians are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Colwill. And he's managed to get rid. And Caicedo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Fofana. Palmer. He's picked his way through. Forward it goes. Now it's Lukaku, distributed tidily.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Fernandez.
They've been denied.
And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. While there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say, its minimalist design. Tries a shot! He scored! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's found a way past. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Fernandez. Wagner kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Palmer. Colwill. And Fofana. Gusto. And that is out of play. And that has left him in a heap. Palmer, can he get it through? That looks a good ball. Well, that has not gone well. Might be to shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And it's been taken short. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Oh, that's a fine interception. Corinthians can start a counter here. Caicedo. Palmer! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the header! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Decent hit! Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They've played it short.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Corinthians are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cucurella. And Fofana. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Now he's off and running. Palmer fiddles it through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Colwill. And Cucurella. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a quick free kick.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Pedro Neto. A lot of space ahead of him. Colwill. Fernandez. Now Colwill. Gusto.
You can never be short of runners into space.
As he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Big header! And another time! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Corinthians are still behind, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Fernandez. Now Colwell. Cucurella. Now Colwell. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Colwell. Gusto. Now Colwell. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted. Palmer. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Looking for the run. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cucurella. Caicedo. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedro Neto. He's had a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to gift it back. Colwell. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. And it's half-time here. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Corinthians now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
He's got away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, and he has been sent off, and that can only mean one thing. Corinthians are down to... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. If you're just joining us, we are... Jackson!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen...
Palmer! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Wagner. Pedro Neto. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too...
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He's not got that quite right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Caicedo. Fernandez. Now he's off and running. And Gusto. Madueke. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Palmer. Madueke. He's looking to set free a runner. That's the throw. Fernandez. Crossed it. Chance for the header! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he's onside. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And the follow-up!
Corinthians are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's good running with the ball. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a key interception. Madueke. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gusto. Palmer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now Colwell. And Fofana. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9, camisa 16,
Caicedo. Cucurella. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's come loose. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Aims beyond the defence. He's had a hit! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Chelsea get themselves a... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Colwell. Jackson. And Fofana. And that has left him in a heap. And that interception was most necessary. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. And he has been fouled there.
Jackson might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Corinthians are down to 10 men. Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's had a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He won't be happy with that one. Shifted upfield. Fofana. And Caicedo. Good spot, he's seen the run. He is through here. Swept in. Caught offside that time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Corinthians didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Pedro Neto goes steaming forward. Cucurella fiddles it through. Pedro Neto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shot! A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Palmer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Caicedo. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, a delicate chip through. Chance! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much.
Twinkie! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Corinthians present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
And things are much healthier.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Corinthians are now down to 8 following the sending off. Fofana. And it's lofted through here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Oh, there was plenty on that. Fernandez for Nkunku. Over to the left. Pedro Neto could try cutting inside here. Skims one in. Great hit! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Back into the middle. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, he's off. And you know what that means? Corinthians. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And that's definitely not his best. Cucurella. Fernandez opts for safety, and Fofana. Gusto. He's gone forward. Madueke.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through, and he's in on goal. Real chance! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Corinthians are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cucurella. Palmer. Madueke. And Fofana. Caicedo. And Fofana. Now Colwell. Cucurella. Fiddles it through. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
That has not gone well. Fernandez. Gusto.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Colwell. Cucurella. Now Colwell. Gusto. Madueke. That's a throw. Madueke. Palmer. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Jackson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gets his pass away. Oh, that's well spotted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Interesting ball. Oh, and he's through the middle, and he's onside. Wagner concedes a free kick for that, and he has shown him a yellow card. Colwell. Fernandez. That's a shade optimistic. He's looking to set free a runner. And the finish! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, it's come loose. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Caicedo. Madueke. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Palmer. Threads one in.
Jackson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Colwill. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Gusto. And Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Fofana. And Fernandez. Colwill. Fofana. And Gusto. Fofana. Fernandez. And Cucurella. Colwill. And Fofana. Gusto. He's in plenty of space here. Palmer. Corinthians still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Colwill. And Fofana. Colwill.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 62.005 espectadores.
It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Palmer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Can he finish? And he's there to make the block. Corinthians can counter promptly here. Tries to dink it in. Terrific header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's been taken short. That'll be a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just the keeper to beat! There's the hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Lukaku coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
No, that's been intercepted. And Fofana. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Caicedo. And the defence can get it clear. Now it's Lukaku. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substituição em andamento. Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9, camisa 10, camisa
Caicedo
11,
in with the
camisa
challenge.
16,
There's a
camisa
real
7,
appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Camisa 20, camisa 36, camisa
And here's
2,
Lukaku.
camisa
Palmer.
77,
And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
camisa 50.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Chelsea finding their passes. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Teremos uma substituição.
And it's Sterling. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Lukaku. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not good.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Caicedo. Colwill. James. Sterling. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Sweat chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Looking for the runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. a sharp little ball here, and that is expertly dealt with. Caicedo. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo-Química Arena. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cucurella. It's a good spell of possession, this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean...
Real chance! Palmer. Fernandez. For Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And Gusto. And Fernandez. Cucurella. There they go, hunting in packs. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played out to the right. Palmer. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well played, well played. Still goalless. He's found the big chance! He's got the shot away! Goal! Corinthians! First blood drawn. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Gol marcado para o Corinthians. Aos 18 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Madueke, good spot, he's seen the run. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Works it forward. Madueke. And no, that was never going to make it. Caicedo. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's looking to set free a runner. Gets his pass away. Pedro Neto. Wagner. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Chelsea get it back again. Can he finish? He has done it! They are right back in business. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And that has added a whole... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Fernandes. For Palmer. Caicedo. And Cucurella. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Fernandes. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Cucurella. Colwill. And Gusto. He has found the way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's gone forward. He's beaten the offside trap. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And that's been won straight back. Gusto. That's a good ball out wide.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Colwill. Fernandes. Turns back here, probably the best option. And they've got a throw. Fernandes. For Palmer. Gets into some space. And he's been shifted off it. There's the hit! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Corinthians would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable. This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none. Terrific header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Wagner. Out of play for a throw. Kukurea. Oh, super ball. Chance! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass?
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's played into space.
Well, the way this game is offering...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Fofana. Gusto. He's looking for the runner here. He's in plenty of space here, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Fofana. And Fernandez. And Kukurea. Palmer. Fiddles it through. And the finish! And that's put paid to a promising move. Gently done. Shifted it to the flank. Towering header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dinks one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Picked out brilliant, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great position, and again! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Chelsea tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Gets it back. Madueke. And he's on his Twinkie! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Camisa 3. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 2.
Fernandez. Oh, he's found some space here. And he's gone backward here. Pedro Neto! Oh, good read. That's a shade optimistic.
Pedro Neto.
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's the shot! It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get free. Now the finish! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
41 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Substituição em campo.
Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's
Camisa
Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here.
Camisa 30. Camisa 24.
Just eases him off the ball. James. Nkunku. He's through, now is he in? Lukaku. Oh, he's tricked him right on the cusp of the penalty area.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Good save, really well read. That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And the shot! It's a goal kick. Caicedo. And here's Lukaku. And he's... Can he put it away? And in again. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Chelsea totally rampant here. Fofana. Caicedo. So that's it. It is all over. Corinthians bow out. Defeat sealing their fate.